right, and last but not least, we're back again for Southwest Tennessee Community College weather, the April 13th Part 3 lecture covering polar and highland climates. And I'm actually going to cheat a little bit. I forgot to show you guys the climate graph for the subarctic climate, which is again one of the microthermal climates for the Verkhoyanks here in Siberia and Russia. Showing you the big, trying to get the glare off of it here. There we go. The huge annual temperature range that goes up down here. You can see, again, they don't get a whole lot of rain, but look at that right here in the middle of the, kind of the summer months. They get a little bit of a spike of rain here. So they got kind of a little rainy season, little mini rainy season that goes on here. What this is going to be from, they're not getting a whole lot of, fronts or anything like this, but this is going to be, obviously it's in the high sun season when it's the warmest. So these are your typical scattered convection thunderstorms, just like we get here in our summers as well. So that's kind of cool. You can see where they get that. All right, so again, wanted to show you guys that. All right, now also tying in with the subarctic of the microthermal and then also the polar. So we're now at the extremes with the polars. Just wanted to show you again this original overhead here, showing about the different intensities of rays, of the sun rays. Of course, we know that the tropical regions get the most intense rays because they're coming in much more perpendicular to the latitudes, whereas our polar areas, the same amount of energy is spread out over a much larger area, so the sun's rays are much less intense, and the sun never gets high in the sky at all. Even at noon in their summer months, it's very low on the horizon that goes on. All right, so our polar climates, these are the ones that will be found at the extremes, at the pole areas. It's where the warmest month is below 50 degrees Fahrenheit. It's the cold climates. One thing we will not find in any of the polar climates are trees at all. Vaguely even any bushes or anything like this. It's just too cold for that to go on. These areas all have net annual radiation losses, all right, that goes on. And of course they have the very unique day and nights, depending on the season, be it day or night, can last months, all right. And then again, the sun is never very high in the sky at all. So I'll show you where these are split up into two subclimates. And the first one is tundra, okay? This is where you actually do have at least 1 month that is above 32 degrees, all right? That's, again, an average temperature of above freezing, all right? But it's going to be below 50 degrees. Where it's located, got this one climate map right here, it's going to be the purple, the darker purple that you see at the very top of Russia and Asia, all right, and over here in North America as well, and there along the coastal areas of Greenland. All right, so that's the tundra. So these are wide open areas all along the coast that goes on, all right, and so they're found on the edges of the land masses. The winter temps are not as severe or as cold as you will find further inland at all there. Again, that marine effect coming into play. We mentioned the permafrost that was in the subarctic, all right? Well, we've also got